Stan, talk to me about this corner where we at right now. We at Watts Market. We all located on
Watts and Lotus.
Watts and Lotus.
Well, this market in this street has been cursed as gang violent notorious. It's not gang violence, it's not notorious.
Keep talking.
It's about family love. Watts and Lotus. Watts Market been here for over 200 years. You know what I'm saying? And over the years, it's been cursed as a gang area, and it's not. Watts Market is nothing but a family, community, how you say, moms and pop store. It's been around for over 270 years. But due to the gang violence, this store have been targeted as a gang hangout. But it's not a gang hangout.
How did it get that?
We got that once the violence of gangs came in here, it took over everything. It even took over the moms and pop location of Watts and Lotus and the Watts Market. But in the past 5 years, we done kind of got some stability back, where now it's a community market.
I'd like to take this opportunity right here and shout out my cousin Aisha,
Oh yeah, that's
who
good.
plugged me up, Tanisha, her son DJ,
Yeah.
and also I want to recognize Uncle Johnny,
Oh yeah, that's good.
Johnny Carter, who taught me everything about hunting, shooting, fishing, just everything. Because at an early age, Johnny was like one of the. I'd never seen nobody shoot like he was like. To me, he was like the rifleman.
I'm gonna tell you who taught him how to shoot. My father. My
Really?
father was Stanley Stinson. My father is Stanley Stinson. That's why I'm Stanley Stinson Jr.
Wow.
He taught his cousin, which is our cousin Johnny.
Right.
Now Aisha and Tanisha, them my sisters.
Man, shout out
Born
to
and raised with them.
my auntie Glenda Ray Carter.
Now, Aunt Glenda kill everything about her Stanley. You can't tell Aunt Glenda nothing about her Stanley. But it's a blessing.
Yeah, exactly, man. And man, I'm in shock right now because I didn't know how the community, because it's been years since I've been here, but I didn't realize what had happened, the transition and everything, and now you're being actually ousted out of things that you were used to having.
Yes.
You're being forced to go elsewhere versus, because going to the friendship was a big thing. We used to go. It was free swimming.
It was a big thing.
You know.
Yeah. When they took the community center, which was the friendship, the black kids had nowhere else to go but the streets. So they did that on purpose. And now the friendship, we can't even go to the friendship house. Right now I'm a black man. If I want to go to the friendship house and play basketball, I can't. That's the problem.
At what point did these elevate? Because at first it was just Crips out here.
Yeah.
Then at what point did the Pyrus and the Bloods and all them come into play?
Well, see, here's the key. Most people that was threw out of LA or moved out of LA for their family, they moved here. Unfortunately, everything they knew there came with them. So when the Blood and the Crippin' came, it was like it spread like a wildfire. Because back in the day, you remember when we was young, it was always country family. Because everybody out here was family. Then it went from country family to CBC, Country Boy Crippin'. And when it became a hood, it just messed up the whole neighborhood.
Man, that's incredible. And so where we at today in terms of gangbanging?
Where we at today with the terms of gangbanging, we're trying to eliminate it. In order to eliminate gangbanging, you got to start at the root of it. Right now, we eliminating the recruitment of country crippin'. There is no more recruiting out here. You can't recruit kids or nobody from the street. If you stop the recruiting of the gang, then you can stop it. But if we stop the recruiting of the gang, what do we have to offer? There's no community, nothing out here for the black kids to go to either get on the computer and learn a trade. We don't have that. They took that from us when they took the friendship.
Yeah, because in order to take something away, you have to have something to offer in return.
So they took something away and they didn't give nothing in return.
Wow, that's amazing.
So when you took the friendship, which is the foundation of us, away, they had nothing but to run to but the streets.
Is the elk still going out here?
Man, the elk's still going on, but you gotta be at least 35 to get in the elks.
And I can see the reason to that.
Yeah. Well, you know, my grandmother, she used to run the Elks, Rosie Cooper. That's my grandma.
Because the youngsters went wild at the Elks.
Oh man, when I was 16, I was in the Elks party. But the Elks are still going on though. It's still going on. That's a good thing.
What about Harts Park?
Nah.
Harts Park no more?
Not no more. But you remember the country club we used to have out there? Shut that down. We ain't got no clubs. We ain't got nothing. We had the first clubs on Cottonwood Road. There's nothing out here now.
Wow.
Nothing for a black to grow from.
Well, I appreciate you taking this time out your day and talking with me for a moment. And I appreciate everything you said. And we're gonna do this again.
Oh yeah, we're gonna.
And I'm gonna come back and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna get it in.
Yeah.
I appreciate you, Stan.
And man, I appreciate.
And tell people if people want to search you out and hit you up on are you on Instagram or any of that?
Nah, man, I'm kind of I'm computer illiterate when it comes to that. Anytime you want to find me, help me, support me, I'm right here on Watch Lotus at all times.
All time.
I got my own business. My boy across the street got his business. We're trying to bring stability back to the community. If we can bring stability back to the community, we can get our community back. And the only way we're gonna ever do that is trust in God. One thing about it, you remember when we was kids, we used to have to go to church Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I thank God for it now. I didn't understand it then, but I thank God for it now.
With that being said, lock the door.
Lock the door.